Hello students. Today we will study about some natural phenomena. What are the natural phenomena? Natural phenomena are the facts or circumstances that are not artificial but happen naturally. It means such phenomena are not caused by humans but they may affect humans. Some natural destructive phenomena are cyclones, lightning, earthquake, etc. Lightning is streaks of bright light. Means streaks means uh, as shown in the picture. Streak means these are the strips or lines. Lightning is the streaks of bright light and sound caused by electric discharge between clouds and earth or between different clouds. Earthquake is a sudden shaking. What is earthquake? Earthquake is a sudden shaking or trembling hilna of the earth caused by a disturbance deep inside the earth crust. Lightning and earthquake Lightning and earthquakes cause a lot of damage to human life and property, as uh, you can see in the picture. Charging by rubbing or friction. Some objects can be charged by rubbing with other objects. When objects are rubbed, they attract light objects like piece of paper. This process is called charging by friction. What is charging by friction? Charging by rubbing the objects with other objects. For example, a plastic refill, scale, or comb, when rubbed with dry hair, paper, or polythene, get charge and attracts piece of paper. You can see in the third picture the piece of papers or tiny piece of paper get attracted towards the plastic comb. The charge acquired by rubbing are static charge. What is the static charge? The charge acquired by rubbing. They do not move. When charge move, it is electric current. It means static charge cannot move from one place to another, but electric current can move from one place to another by a conductor. So, what is the electric current? Electric current is the motion of charge through a conductor. What is a conductor? Which can conduct electricity. It is called conductor, like wire or metallic things. These are the conductors. Next, type of charge and their interaction. There are two types of charge. They are positive charge and negative charge. Two charged bodies may attract two charged bodies may attract or repel each other. When will they repel or they attract? If the similar charges, if they are similar charges, they repel. Like similar charges repel each other and unlike or dissimilar charges attract each other. You can see in the picture positive two inflated balloons are there and they repel each other because they are positively charged. They are positively charged and charges are uh, similar. And in the next picture you can see there there are two types of charges, positive and negative. It means they are dissimilar charges and dissimilar charges attract to each other. नेक्स्ट देखिए, लाइक चार्जेस रिपेल ईच अदर. एक्टिविटी 1, inflated two balloons and hang them. Inflate means फुलाना उसको, बैलून्स को इन्फ्लेट करना. इन्फ्लेट टू बैलून्स एंड हैंग देम इन सच अ वे दैट दे डू नॉट टच ईच अदर. रब बोथ द बैलून्स with a piece of woolen cloth. With a piece of woolen cloth, we have to rub the both balloon, one side of the balloon, with woolen cloth and release them. They repel each other. Why they repel each other? Because we rub the both balloons with one type of one thing, that is woolen cloth. They have the similar charge. And similar charge repel to each other. Next activity, rub a plastic refill with polythene and place it in a glass tumbler. Rub another plastic refill with polythene and bring it near the charged refill. They repel each other. Why they repel each other? Because the charges are dissimilar. Unlike charges are there. Next, like charges repel each other. Like charges repel each other. Activity 1, inflate two balloons and hang them in such a way that they do not touch each other. You may tie with a rod, glass rod, or any other thing. Rub both the balloons with a piece of woolen cloth and release them. They repel each other. अभी हमने ये इस एक्टिविटी को करके देखा. एंड सेकेंड वन, unlike charge attract to each other. Unlike charge a plastic refill by rubbing with polythene and keep it in a glass tumbler. Charge an inflated balloon by rubbing with a piece of woolen cloth and bring it near the charged plastic refill. They attract each other. Why they attract each other? Because the charge on the balloon and refill are different, or you can say there are unlike charges. So unlike charges attract to each other, and same charges, like charges repel each other. Okay. Now, charges acquired by different object. A glass rod, charge acquired by different object. Different objects, when we rub the one object to another object, the charge may be positive or negative. For example, a glass rod rubbed with silk gets positively charged. A glass rod rubbed with silk gets positively charged, and plastic rod rubbed with fur gets negatively charged. You can see a list. Frictional order. What is the frictional order? Wool, funnel, fur, sealing wax, glass, paper, silk, hand, rubber, umber, ebonite, plastic. When any of these materials are rubbed together, the one is the higher order. Higher order means the object placed at the upper side. Higher order gets positive charge, and one in the lower order gets negative charge when we rubbed with each other. For example, glass rod rubbed with the silk get positive charge, and a ebonite rod rubbed with fur gets negative charge. What is an electroscope? An electroscope is a device used to test whether an object is having electric charge or not. Electroscope. What is electroscope? What is an electroscope? Electroscope and a, a device. It is a device used to test whether an object is having charge, electric charge or not. A simple electroscope can be made by using an empty bottle. You can see in the picture a piece of cardboard, a paper clip, and two small strips of aluminum foil. You can see inside the tumbler or bottle, empty bottle. Two small strips of aluminum foil. Pass one end of the paper clip through the cardboard is upper side of the bottle, and hang the two aluminum strips from the other end. If charge body is touched to the end of the paper clip, which is placed on the upper side of the bottle, if the charge body is touched to the end of the paper clip, the aluminum strip repel each other. The aluminum strip repel each other. Why they repel each other? Because why they repel each other? They repel each other because the they get discharged by touching the one end. They get discharged. Yeah, they get discharged through the earthing. Transfer of charge. When a charged body is brought in contact with an uncharged body, charge pass from charged body to the uncharged body. You can see once more. When a charged body is brought in contact with an uncharged body, चार्ज पास फ्रॉम द चार्ज बॉडी टू अनचार्ज बॉडी. चार्ज बॉडी से अनचार्ज बॉडी में ट्रांसफर हो जाता है, जैसे इस इलेक्ट्रोस्कोप में हमने चेक किया था अभी. दिस मेथड इज ऑफ चार्जिंग अ बॉडी इज कॉल्ड चार्जिंग बाय कॉन्टैक्ट और कंडक्शन. इट इज द कंडक्शन. इट इज कॉल्ड कंडक्शन. Charge move from charged body to uncharged body. The process is called conduction. If a body is charged by contact, it gets the same charge as the charged body. We can observe the transfer of charge by using an electroscope. If a charged plastic rod is brought in contact with an electroscope, the charges are transferred to the metal strip and they repel each other. This is because both the metal strip get the same charge and they repel each other. Thank you. Hello students. Electric discharge. What is electric discharge? If we touch a charged electroscope with our hand, the charge pass through our body to the earth and metal strip collapse. This property is called the electric discharge. What is electric discharge? You can see in the picture. If we touch a charged electroscope with our hand and charge pass through our body to the earth, the metal strips collapse. This property is called the electric discharge because charge it is discharge. Which is discharge? Metal strips is discharge. The process of transferring electric discharge the process of transferring electric discharge from a charged body to the earth is called earthing. What is earthing? The process of transferring electric charge from a charged body to the earth is called earthing. Earthing is provided in building to protect us from electric shock due to the leakage of electric current. What? How the earthing is uh, important for us? Earthing is provided in building to protect us from electric shock due to leakage of electric current. And what is lightning? Lightning during thunderstorms, air current move air current एयर का जो करंट होता है, करंट मीन्स फ्लो. ड्यूरिंग थंडरस्टॉर्म एयर करंट्स मूव अपवर्ड एंड वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स मूव डाउनवर्ड. दिस movement cause separation of charge in the clouds. The positive charge collect at the upper part and negative charge collect at the lower part of the cloud. You can see in the picture. Some negative charge collect near the ground also. Some negative charge collect near the ground also. When a large amount of charge is formed, then the charge pass from the clouds to the earth, producing streaks of the light and sound. What is the streaks? We have already discussed. It is the strip-like structures or the lines. You can see in the second picture. The light produced is called lightning and the sound produced is called thunder. It was Benjamin Franklin, the name of scientist. It was Benjamin Franklin who first discovered that lightning was electric discharge. It is the electric discharge, as we have shown in the electric discharge activity in the upper side of this slide. Lightning conductor. What is the lightning conductor? A lightning conductor is a device used to protect building from damage due to lightning. Lightning conductor, you can see in the picture. It is the lightning conductor. It is a metallic rod or strip. You can see in the picture. A lightning conductor has a metallic rod. The upper end is pointed. And the lower end is joined to a metal plate buried inside the ground. When lightning strikes, the electric discharge passes through to the earth without causing any damage to the building. You can see in the picture, upper side is the point size lightning rod का जो ऊपर का part है, आप देख रहे हो. You can see it is the point size, and the lower side of the lightning conductor is connected with the metal rod या metal plate that is buried inside the ground. Protection from lightning and thunderstorm. If you are outdoor, open vehicles like motorbikes, trucks, open cars are not safe. Open field, parks, elevated places, tall trees are not safe. Why they are not safe? Because they work like a conductor. Carrying an umbrella is not safe. If in a forest, take shelter under the short trees. If in an open field, stay away from trees, poles, metallic objects. Do not lie down. Squat on the ground with hands on the knees and head between the hands. If inside the house, if inside the house, lightning can strike electric wire, telephone cords, and metal pipes. So contact with these objects. So contact with these objects should be avoided. When there is a lightning in the outside, you cannot touch the electric wire or telephone cord or any metallic object, any metallic object connected with outside. It is safe to use mobile. It is safer to use mobile and cordless phone than wired phones. But we should not use the phones or mobiles during the thundering or lightning. We should avoid electrical appliances like TV, computer, etc. should be unplugged. Bathing should be avoided to avoid contact with running water. What is an earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden shaking or trembling of the earth caused by a disturbance deep inside the earth crust. What is earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden shaking of sudden shaking, hilna, or trembling of the earth caused by disturbance deep inside the earth crust. Earthquakes cause damage to building, dams, bridges. It can cause landslides, floods, and tsunamis. It can also cause damage to life and property. You can see in these pictures the building is damaged and the highway is also. And in the third and fourth picture, you can see the flood of tsunami. The earthquake can cause the tsunami or damage the buildings. What cause an earthquake? What cause an earthquake? The outermost layer of the earth called crust is not one piece. The outermost layer of the crust is not a one piece. It is fragmented. It is fragmented into many plates. These plates are moving continuously. When these plates brush past each other, or when one plate goes under another plate due to collision, they cause disturbance and cause earthquakes. The boundaries of the plates are weak zone are called the seismic zone or fault zone. What are the four fault zones or seismic zones? The boundaries. The boundaries of the plates, these plates are called the weak zones or seismic zones, or we can say fault zone, where the these boundaries or these plates are are meet. Earthquake often occur in the seismic zone. Earthquakes often occur in the seismic zone. सिस्मिक जोन में ही सबसे ज़्यादा अर्थक्वेक्स जो है आते हैं. द सिस्मिक जोन इन इंडिया आर कश्मीर, हिमालय, इंडो गैंगेटिक प्लेन्स, नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न रीजन, कच्छ, राजस्थान, अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड्स, some regions of South India, etc. The power of an earthquake is measured on a scale called Richter scale. What is a Richter scale? Richter scale is a scale, or it is a device to measure the earthquake or the intensity of the earthquake. To measure the intensity of earthquake, we use the Richter scale. Very destructive earthquakes have magnitude more than 7.5 on the Richter scales. The very destructive earthquakes have magnitudes more than 7.5 or more. Earthquakes produce waves on the surface of the earth called seismic wave. Earthquakes provide waves on the surface of the earth called the seismic waves. Seismic waves are recorded by an instrument called seismograph. These seismic waves are recorded by an instrument called the seismograph. You can see the seismic zone of India as we have already discussed upper the Kashmir Himalayan region. You can see in the red color in the map, with the red color in the map, seismic zone of India, seismic zone, zone 5th, zone 4th, which are very prone to earthquake. These zones are very prone to earthquake. Protection from earthquake. What are the measures we can follow? Yeah, we can take. Protection from earthquakes. The buildings in seismic zones should be designed such that they can withstand tremors due to the earthquakes. Material like mud, wood, and light roof should be used instead of heavy materials. So we should use the mud, wood, light roof to build the house, build the house or buildings. Heavy objects like cupboard, water heaters, etc. should not be fixed on the walls. All buildings should be all buildings should have firefighting equipments. There should firefighting equipments in the buildings. Precautions during an earthquakes. If we are at home, we should take shelter under a table. If you are in bed, do not get up. Protect your head from a pillow and stay away from tall and heavy objects which may fall on you. So you should save yourself by protecting your head and by covering your head also. If you are outside, find an open area find an open area from the building find an open area away from the buildings, trees, and power lines, and lie on the ground. If you are in a car or bus, ask the driver to slow down and don't get out till the tremors stop, uh, till the shaking stops. जो अर्थ की जो शेकिंग हो रही है, इट शुड बी स्टॉप till it should be stopped. We should not go out. Thank you very much.